The angels say your soulmate's patience has run thin. They have waited. They have hoped. They have told themselves to give it more time. But something inside them has snapped. Their heart refuses to stay silent anymore. They cannot pretend you do not matter. They cannot push away what God has placed in their spirit, and they cannot delay the truth that burns inside them. Their next move will shock you, because it will not be small. It will not be half-hearted. It will be bold. It will be undeniable. They are restless. They feel like time is slipping away. The angels show them pacing, thinking, planning, their emotions rising and falling like waves. And still, every thought circles back to you. Every decision feels empty without you. Every prayer points them toward you. They told themselves they could wait. But the angels say that waiting season is over. Their spirit is urging them forward. Their heart is ready to leap. And their move will not only surprise you, it will surprise everyone around them. They may call you out of nowhere. They may show up at your door. They may confess openly before others. Whatever it is, it will not be subtle. It will be the proof that heaven has stirred them beyond patience. Beloved, this is your sign. You have been sensing a shift, feeling a pull, not knowing why your heart feels restless. It is because their breaking point has become your stirring. You are connected. Your souls are in sync, and heaven is pushing both of you into alignment. Do not let fear cloud this moment. Do not let doubt steal it. God is orchestrating what is about to unfold. And when it happens, you will know this is the move you prayed for. The angels say, declare it now in faith. Type in the comments. My soulmate's next move will shock me with love. When you write it, you are sealing the word in your spirit. When you declare it, you are aligning with heaven. And when you believe it, you are pulling this moment closer. Tap like right now as your act of agreement with the angels. Subscribe to Angels Message Motivation so you never miss these divine revelations. And so a super thanks if this word resonates, declaring, I am ready for the shocking move heaven is preparing. Beloved, heaven has spoken. Your soulmate cannot delay any longer. The angels confirm their patience is gone. Their love is louder, and soon you will see the proof with your own eyes. The angels say heaven is already arranging the stage for their move. It will not be random. It will not be reckless. It will be orchestrated with divine timing. Your soulmate has reached the end of waiting. They cannot sit still any longer. And so the Spirit is stirring their next steps. Their mind is racing with ideas. Their heart is pushing them to act. And heaven is guiding them toward you. The angels reveal 3 ways their move may unfold. First, through sudden contact. An unexpected message, a late-night call, a letter or note that spills out all they've been holding back. Their words may seem rushed, but the truth will be clear. They cannot live another day pretending they do not need you. Second, through bold appearance. They may show up at your workplace. They may arrive at your door. They may find a way to be physically present, unable to hide their feelings. This action will shock you, because where once they hesitated, now they will run. Their fear will turn into courage, and their presence will say what their words cannot. Third, through public confession. The angels whisper that some of you will see your soulmate declare their love in a way that others can witness. To family, to friends, or even through a bold gesture that cannot be ignored. This will silence doubt and prove that their love is real. Beloved, the angels emphasize this truth. Their next move is not just about emotion. It is about destiny. It is about stepping into what God has ordained. It is about fulfilling a promise written long before you both were born. You must prepare your heart. Because when it happens, you may be caught off guard. But do not let fear rise. Do not push away what heaven has sent. Breathe deeply and remember, this is the move you prayed for. The angels say, declare this word now with faith. Type boldly in the comments, my soulmate's next move will shock me with love and truth. This is your agreement, your declaration, your signature with heaven. When you write it, you are saying, I am ready. When you declare it, angels align the steps faster. When you believe it, nothing can delay it. Tap like right now as your act of faith. And so a super thanks if you feel led, declaring, I am aligned with the shocking move heaven is preparing. Beloved, heaven confirms, the wait is over. Their patience has run out. Their heart cannot rest until they act. And when they do, it will be bolder than you ever imagined. The angels say your soulmate's next move will not remain hidden in private. When patience runs out, their actions will spill over into every part of their life. And this will not only reach you, it will touch their family, their friends, and their community. The angels reveal that their family will be the first to notice. Where once they may have been silent, now they will speak. They will defend you in conversations. They will stand firm when others question their choices. They will say, this is who God has placed in my heart. And their boldness will silence doubt. At first, some family members may resist. They may question the timing. They may bring up the past. They may try to slow them down. But your soulmate's determination will only grow stronger. Because when heaven stirs a heart, no one can stop its fire. Friends who once gave advice against you will be left speechless. They will see your soulmate choosing love with certainty. They will realize this is not emotion, it is conviction. They will have no choice but to accept what God has written. The angels say their community will also feel the ripple. People who knew them as guarded will see them become open. Those who saw fear will see courage. Those who thought it was over will see a fresh beginning. This shift will not only confirm your union, it will inspire others to believe in love again. Beloved, your union will become a testimony. Not just for your own joy, but as a witness to others. Because God never restores halfway. When He redeems fully. And what He is doing in your lives will shine before many. Do not be surprised when people begin to treat you differently, with more respect, with more recognition, because your soulmate's actions will place honor on your name. Their bold move will say to everyone, this is the one God has chosen for me. The angels urge you now to align with this prophetic word. Seal it in your spirit by typing in the comments, my soulmate's bold move will honor me before all. Do not hesitate. Your declaration is your agreement with heaven. When you type it, angels move faster. When you declare it, doors open wider. When you believe it, nothing can stop what God is doing. Tap like right now as your step of faith. And so a super thanks to declare, I am ready for my soulmate's bold move to shock the world. Beloved, hear this again. Their patience has run out, their love is louder, and their next move will not only shock you, it will prove to everyone around you that heaven has written this love story. The angels say your soulmate's next move will not end with bold confessions. It will lead them into conversations they once feared. Conversations about commitment, conversations about covenant, conversations about marriage. They are realizing something powerful. They cannot risk losing you again. They cannot keep you waiting in uncertainty. They cannot play safe when heaven is calling them to step into destiny. This is why their next step will shock you. Because it will be bigger than an apology. It will be greater than words of affection. It will move into action, into planning, into building a future with you. The angels reveal that their heart has been wrestling with this for a long time. They know marriage is not just a dream, it is God's design. And deep down, they have seen you as their partner all along. Their hesitation was fear. Their silence was confusion. But now, with their patience gone, they will press forward boldly. Beloved, you will soon hear words like, I can't wait any longer. You are the one I want to spend my life with. I don't want to waste time. I want to marry you. Do not be surprised if they begin to talk about rings, about dates, about plans for a home. Because when love is set on fire by heaven, it burns with urgency. The angels say this is not a reckless urgency. It is divine timing. It is the fulfillment of prayers you both prayed. It is the moment when destiny overtakes delay, but heaven also calls you to be ready. Marriage is not just about celebration. It is about responsibility. It is about covenant. It is about becoming a living testimony of God's love. So prepare your spirit, walk in forgiveness, stand in faith, and embrace the possibility that what you thought was far off is actually near. The angels give you this key phrase to anchor in your heart. Type it boldly in the comments now. My soulmate's next move will lead to marriage. This is your declaration. This is your prophetic agreement. This is your way of saying, I align with heaven's timing. When you write it, angels take note. When you declare it, your spirit aligns. When you believe it, doors begin to open. Tap like now as your public yes to this word. And so a super thanks to declare, I stand in faith for covenant love and marriage ordained by God. Beloved, heaven is clear. Their patience has ended. Their love has reached its breaking point. And their next move will not only shock you, it will set in motion the covenant God has always intended for your life. The angels say your response will carry just as much weight as your soulmate's shocking move. Because how you answer their boldness will shape the path forward. Heaven has been preparing you not only to receive them, but to respond with wisdom. Your words, your posture, your heart, these will determine how the covenant unfolds. If you respond with fear, the enemy will try to sow confusion. If you respond with doubt, the enemy will whisper lies. But if you respond with faith, heaven will pour blessings. If you respond with grace, love will flourish quickly. If you respond with peace, stability will grow strong. The angels say when your soulmate steps forward, you will feel overwhelmed at first. You may question if it is real. You may wonder if it will last. But heaven urges you, do not let hesitation rob you of what you prayed for. Take a deep breath, lean into the peace of the Spirit, and let your response be led by God, not by past pain. Your soulmate will be vulnerable. They will be raw. They will carry courage and trembling at the same time. And your response can either open the door wider or close it shut. This is why the angels say to choose grace, choose patience. Choose to see the heart, not the fear. Responding with openness does not mean ignoring wisdom. It means being anchored in prayer. It means asking God to guide each word you speak. It means letting the Holy Spirit confirm what is real and what is safe. For love is not reckless when it is rooted in God. It is bold, but it is covered with peace. Beloved, your response will set the tone. If you answer with faith, your love will move forward into stability. If you answer with forgiveness, your story will step into redemption. If you answer with trust, your marriage will stand on stronger ground than before. This is why the angels give you this key phrase to declare in agreement. Type it boldly in the comments right now. I will respond with faith, grace, and wisdom. Let the heavens record it. Let your soul hear it. When you declare it, you are preparing yourself. When you write it, angels strengthen you. When you believe it, you align with heaven's path for your covenant. Tap like as your act of faith. And so a super thanks to declare, my response will open the door for God's covenant blessings. Beloved, heaven confirms, their shocking move will be real. But your response will determine how strong the foundation becomes. Respond with love. Respond with faith. Respond with God's wisdom, and you will see how quickly heaven transforms this bold step into a lifelong marriage built on solid ground. The angels say once your soulmate makes their shocking move and you respond with faith, heaven will begin to establish your covenant. This is the moment where promises stop being whispers and start becoming foundations. The Spirit will anchor your love. It will not feel shaky. It will not feel uncertain. It will feel grounded in peace. Because when God ordains a union, He supplies the strength to sustain it. The angels reveal that the first thing heaven will release is stability. Where once there was confusion, there will now be clarity. Where once there was hesitation, there will now be boldness. Where once there was silence, there will now be communication. Your soulmate will begin to prioritize you in ways you always longed for. Not out of obligation, but out of divine conviction. They will want to protect this bond. They will want to invest in this future, and they will want to prove to you daily that their love is true. The second thing heaven will release is unity. You both will feel like you are walking in step. Your prayers will align. Your goals will align. Even your dreams will begin to align, because the Spirit of God is knitting your hearts as one. The third thing heaven will release is favor. Doors that were once closed will begin to open. Opportunities will appear that bless not only your love but your life. Your union will carry weight in the Spirit, and that weight will draw blessings. People will want to help you. People will speak well of you, because heaven's hand will be visible on your relationship. The angels say this is the season to prepare your heart for covenant. Marriage is not just romance. It is ministry. It is purpose. It is the place where your love becomes a light for others. This is why heaven is calling you to declare boldly. Type in the comments right now. My covenant will be established by God's hand. Say it with faith. Write it with confidence. This is more than a phrase, it is your prophetic agreement. When you declare it, angels record it. When you write it, you align your steps with heaven. When you believe it, God begins to accelerate the manifestation. Tap like now as your act of public agreement with this word. And sow a super thanks if this resonates, declaring, my covenant love will stand unshaken by the hand of God. Beloved, your soulmate's shocking move is not just about a relationship. It is about stepping into the covenant heaven has always intended. A covenant that will be stable. A covenant that will be unified. A covenant that will be favored. And above all, a covenant that will glorify God. The angels say your covenant will not only bless your present, it will ripple into every part of your future. This is not just about two hearts choosing each other. It is about destiny unfolding. It is about purpose being fulfilled. It is about God weaving family, calling, and legacy through your union. The first ripple will be family. For some, children will come as a sign of blessing. For others, blending families will be a healing journey. Whatever your story looks like, God will make your home a sanctuary, a place of laughter, a place of prayer, a place of generational healing. Your marriage will rewrite stories of brokenness in your bloodlines. The second ripple will be purpose. Together, you will step into callings you could not carry alone. Your gifts will complement each other. Your prayers will strengthen each other. Your vision will sharpen each other. Where one is weak, the other will stand strong. And the angels say this unity will make your life a light to others. People will look at you both and see what God's hand can do. The third ripple will be destiny. This covenant is not just for now, it is for generations. Children and grandchildren will reap the blessing of your obedience. Your story will be told as a testimony of faith, and your love will leave a legacy that glorifies God long after you. The angels reveal that this covenant is about more than romance. It is about restoring balance. It is about raising up a standard. It is about showing the world that love aligned with heaven is unshakable. Beloved, heaven asks you to declare this truth with faith. Type it in the comments right now as your seal. My covenant will bless family, purpose, and destiny. Do not hold back. Your words carry power. When you declare it, heaven writes it in your book of destiny. When you type it, angels begin to activate the ripple. When you believe it, you step into alignment with all that God has prepared. Tap like as your act of agreement with this word. and so a super thanks to declare, I am ready for the blessings that ripple through my covenant. Beloved, this is the truth. Your soulmate's shocking move is the beginning. Your faithful response is the bridge, and your covenant together is the river of blessing that will never run dry. The angels say your covenant will not only touch your heart, your family, and your home, it will radiate far beyond you. Because when God writes a love story, he never intends it to stay hidden. He makes it a testimony, a light for nations, a witness that stirs faith in souls you may never even meet. People around you will see it first. They will notice the shift in your smile. They will see the glow of peace in your union. And without even realizing it, they will be drawn to the presence of God resting upon your love. But the angels reveal that it will not stop there. Your testimony will travel further than you imagine, through conversations, through social connections, through unexpected moments where your story is shared. Others will hear it and they will feel hope rise in their own spirit. Some will say, if God restored them, he can restore me. Some will whisper, if their patience led to breakthrough, maybe I should keep waiting too. Some will cry out, God, do it for me as you did it for them. Your story will become a ripple of awakening. It will strengthen marriages on the edge of breaking. It will spark courage in those who feel too wounded to love again. It will restore faith in those who stopped believing God cares about their heart. The angels say, this is why your union has been tested so fiercely. Because the enemy knew that if you came together, it would not just bless you, it would ignite faith in many. But heaven has preserved you. Heaven has written this moment. And heaven will use your covenant as a living sermon of love's power. Beloved, this is why you must guard your story, not with fear but with reverence. Because people will watch, people will listen, and through you, they will encounter the truth that God is still writing love stories today. The angels place this prophetic declaration in your heart. Type it in the comments now with bold faith. My love story will inspire nations with God's glory. Do not hold back. Write it with fire. When you type it, angels move to spread your light. When you declare it, your testimony begins to expand. When you believe it, God uses your covenant to reach further than you ever dreamed. Tap like now as your yes to heaven's purpose. And so a super thanks if you feel led, declaring, my story will glorify God beyond borders. Beloved, heaven smiles when your story shines. Because what was once broken becomes a beacon. What was once hidden becomes a testimony. And what was once delayed becomes a light for many. Your soulmate's shocking move is not just about reunion. It is about revival. It is about stirring faith. It is about God showing the world that his promises never fail. The angels say your soulmate's shocking move will not only open the door for reunion, not only inspire others, but it will spark blessings that flow through generations. This covenant is bigger than just two people. It is the foundation of a legacy. When heaven restores a love, it restores everything connected to it. Your children, whether present or still to come, will live in the overflow of this second chance. They will grow up seeing what redemption looks like. They will be raised in an atmosphere of prayer, peace, and purpose. And the curses of broken love, generational pain, or cycles of abandonment will be shattered. The angels reveal that your union will become a new pattern, a holy pattern, one where love is not taken lightly, one where faith guides decisions, one where respect, forgiveness, and covenant are modeled every day. This will not only bless your home, it will ripple into your children's children, into their choices, into their marriages, into their destiny. Because when you align with heaven, your obedience secures blessings for those who follow. Beloved, think about this. Your patience today, your forgiveness now, your faith in this restoration, these are not just for you. They are seeds planted in the soil of generations, seeds that will bear fruit long after your time. The angels say heaven smiles because your union will be remembered not just as a love story, but as a turning point, a point where the line in the sand was drawn, where old wounds stopped repeating, where new blessings began to flow. Your soulmate's bold decision will not just heal your hearts. It will heal family trees. It will write a new chapter that future generations will walk in. This is why you must step into this season with faith, not fear. With readiness, not hesitation, because the blessings are too vast to be missed, and the story God is writing is too big to be ignored. The angels place this prophetic phrase in your hands. Type it in the comments right now as your declaration of faith. My covenant will release generational blessings. Write it boldly. Say it out loud. Believe it in your heart. Because when you declare it, heaven seals it.
When you type it, angels activate it.
When you believe it, generations after you will live in its fruit. Tap like now as your yes to heaven's blessing. And so a super thanks if you feel led, declaring, I believe my covenant will bless generations after me. Beloved, your soulmate's shocking move is not just about urgency. It is about destiny. It is about setting in motion blessings that will not stop with you. For heaven has spoken. This love will echo for generations. The angels say heaven is not only moving your soulmate toward action, but God himself is now guarding the path of your union. This covenant is too important, too holy to be left unprotected. So the Spirit has risen as a shield. Every dart sent against your love will miss its mark. Every word spoken to divide will fall powerless. Every attack designed to delay or destroy will be overturned. For Scripture says in Isaiah 54:17, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. The angels confirm this promise is over your marriage. This love is not fragile, it is fortified. Beloved, you must understand. The enemy fights what heaven favors. And because heaven has marked your union, the enemy has tried to whisper lies, stir fears, and magnify obstacles. But those lies are collapsing now. The walls built by fear are crumbling. The confusion sent to delay is clearing. God himself has dispatched warrior angels around your connection. They stand watch at the door of your destiny. They stand guard around the heart of your soulmate. They surround you, ensuring nothing can stop what has been decreed. Your soulmate's shocking decision to move now is not just their strength, it is heaven's intervention. The Spirit has stirred them with urgency. The Spirit has whispered, go now, do not delay. The Spirit has emboldened their heart to act, and this action is covered by divine authority. It is not reckless, it is righteous. It is not born of fear, it is born of faith. It is not rushed, it is released at the exact moment God has chosen. The angels say their bravery will surprise even them. They will step into a confidence they never thought they had. Because it is not their own courage, it is the Spirit rising within them. Do not worry about the voices against this union. Do not worry about the doubts in their mind. Do not worry about the what-ifs. Heaven has already answered them all. This is the season where God silences every accuser, where he blocks every saboteur, where he turns every no spoken in the natural into a yes in the spirit. The angels say you will see clear signs of this protection. Doors opening that should have stayed closed. Conversations shifting in your favor. Opportunities aligning in ways you could not have planned. Beloved soul, the enemy's plan has failed. But heaven's plan is unfolding, and it will shock you with its perfect timing. Here is the phrase to seal this moment. Write it in the comments boldly. No weapon against my marriage will prosper. Type it now. Let heaven see your faith. Let angels record your declaration. Let the enemy tremble at your bold agreement. Tap like now as your yes to heaven's covering. Subscribe to Angel's Message Motivation so you never miss the next prophetic confirmation. And so a super thanks if this word has touched you, declaring, "My union is divinely protected." The angels want you to know, this decision your soulmate makes will not be ordinary. It will be shielded by God, it will be celebrated by heaven, and it will release blessings you never imagined.